They said he was too small, too quiet, not enough for Real Madrid, but Fran García didn't listen. He ran, and never stopped. Bolaños de Calatrava, a small, forgotten town in the heart of Spain. There were no bright lights, no scouts, just dusty fields, and a boy with lightning in his legs. Fran García was born on August 14, 1999, into a hard-working family that lived by the sweat of their brow. They could never give him much, but they were always by his side. For Fran, football wasn't a game, it was the only escape from life. At just 14 years old, he was accepted into Real Madrid's legendary academy, La Fábrica. He stepped through the same gates that produced Raúl, Casillas, Carvajal, but not everyone believed he belonged there. Too small, physically not enough. They said this kid would get crushed among the big boys. But Fran had something that couldn't be measured: determination. For 6 years, he climbed the academy ladder, step by step. He sat on the bench many times, watched others be prioritized. But he ran harder every day, trained more, believed more. In 2018, he got the reward for his patience. He wore the Real Madrid shirt in the Copa del Rey against Melilla. The moment was brief, but for him, it was enough. With Zidane's arrival, he couldn't find a place in the first-team plans, and so he made a big decision. Instead of waiting, he chose to take a risk. In 2020, he was loaned to Segunda División side Rayo Vallecano. From the outside, it looked like a step down, but for him, it was a rebirth. At Rayo, he redefined himself. He was on the pitch every match. Despite knocks and injuries, he let his football speak. His team was promoted to La Liga, and Fran, he was no longer just a growing talent, he was carrying the team. In the 2021-22 season, he played 34 games. In 2022-23, all 38. 2 goals, 3 assists, countless tackles, and a tempo that never slowed. And that consistency didn't go unnoticed by Real Madrid. In 2023, they activated the buyback clause. For €5 million, he returned to Madrid. But this time, not as a kid, but as a man, ready. In his first match, he played 90 minutes against Bilbao. Against Real Sociedad, he made 2 assists. Fans rose to their feet. In May 2024, he scored his first La Liga goal against Granada. Then, in the Club World Cup semi-final, he scored against Dortmund. Madrid reached the final. Fran reached the top. But his dream wasn't limited to club success. There was another goal: Spain's national team. In June 2023, he was called up for the Nations League. Spain lifted the trophy. He didn't play, but that day came. In October 2023, he wore the national jersey for the first time against Scotland. He lived his dream. As of 2025, Fran García is no longer a secret, not a backup, small kid, or loaned player. He is now a champion, a pillar of his club, a national team player. He still reminds us of those streets he ran in as a kid, as if he's chasing not the ball but his dream. His battles are personal, and every run is filled with passion. He doesn't complain, he doesn't show off, he just runs. And maybe what makes him so special is this: his story wasn't written in fame, it was written through hard work. Falling silently, rising silently, and one day, showing the world who he truly was. Fran García didn't wait for the spotlight, he outran it, and this legend is still being written. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more.